Hey everyone, Game Master here. Welcome back to another video today. Welcome to Not a Game. This is the game, or this is the show thing that I am doing. Um, not really a show thing. It's basically where I take a look at the lowest rated games on Steam and I play them. And I basically keep complaining over and over again that this is not a game. This is post-commentary, even though you might not be able to tell. For the sake of, well, the audio settings got messed up, and I have to re-record this, and I didn't want to re-record the video too. So I just went, hey, let's do the audio instead. So I'm actually watching the video. I started the video roughly the same time I started this recording. And so yeah, we're just going to check out the options menu right here. I'm watching the video as I commentate, and this is weird because I've never done it this way. But as you can see, we've got these three options. We've got audio, we've got music, and we've got invert. And it's there's no sort of graphic settings at all. There's no like, screen resolution. Game actually runs at 720p and actually records the file name. Because I'm using Shadowplan, it names the files based on the executable that you're recording. It's actually named the thing. Oh, I'm taking a look at the audio right now, and the music, just simple sliders, and then the invert, which I get to in a second, just has a little tick box. I'm sorry that this is really out of sync, but yeah, there's the invert. There's just one option there, but there's no graphic settings. There's no way to change the resolution or the refresh rate. Well, I think it's just VSync automatically. And here we're taking a look at the leaderboards. We've got, just people's names. I have no idea who those people are or why they played the game. Right around now, I should be overlaying some information about the game. It's like the lowest rated game on Steam, or almost the lowest rated game. I'm not sure which one the lowest rated game is, but yeah, so we're going to go nag, and then we're going to go to the medium difficulty, and these are the planes that we have. So we have the shark, which is fairly powerful, and yeah, we've got the bolt, which is medium, and light, which is, well, light. And here's the loading screen, which will give me an opportunity to say, I was saying that Shadow Player names the files after what the executable is called. This one is called, let me just bring it up here, Tian Long Babu. What? Like, what kind of, I don't understand. Oh, and this is the cinematic, super hyper 3D cutscenes that are just utter crap. And have I mentioned that this is really not a game? So yeah, this is an on-rail shooter. You can move around a little bit. And the little cursor is controlled with the mouse. You notice that there's missiles underneath the health bar, and underneath my health bar, which is above or under my score. And that is the missiles. I didn't actually figure out how to use those until about halfway through the video. Apparently, I think you have to wait until you get to a certain point, and then you can start using them. What? I don't get that design choice. What kind of person went, you know what? We should have a little thing, and we shouldn't let them use it. We shouldn't let them use it until a certain point in the game, and then they can start using it. And it's a really powerful thing. So, it it'll probably help them early on. Yeah, there's no controls menu. There's no tutorial at all. I could probably go into the config files maybe and try to figure it out, but the config files that I did look at had nothing to do with it. It was like it was an INI file, and it pertained to like gravity and physics and all that. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not interested. It's yeah, this is, there's no option settings at all. um, there's no option settings. Yes, that is, huh. Um, right. So moving along here, the gameplay is fairly standard on rails. I mean, there's nothing new or revolutionary. All the explosions are just copy pastes of the exact same thing, which doesn't look all too good, honestly. It's I feel like this game. Someone. Oh, there's my Steam overlay. I feel like this game is like a concept. Like someone went, okay, I have an idea for a game, and then the publishers or their boss or whoever just went, okay, we want a prototype of this game. So they made a prototype, and then the publisher or whoever went, that's a good game, we should release it. And the developer's like, oh, but it's not done yet. Well, too bad, it's going to be released anyways, because we want to make money. Um, this game was maybe like, I don't remember, 50, 75 cents on Steam when I got it during the Christmas sale. Yeah. Worst spending of money ever. Yeah. It's, yeah, I'm just watching my gameplay footage here, and I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about. The controls are, they're controls, I guess. You can't use with SOD. That is something that I found out very early on. You can't use with SAD. You have to use the arrow keys, which is a major pain, because as someone who is very accustomed to the WASD keys, this is a huge disadvantage. Well, not a huge disadvantage, but it's a bit of a learning curve, and also you don't find that out until, you know, until you try hitting all the buttons to figure out how to shoot the missiles, which I'm going to demonstrate right now, hopefully, maybe. Do I right-click now? Do I right-click now? Yeah, I right-click right there. I don't actually remember if I right-clicked or if I held down right-click or what. But then again, there's no control options menu or anything. Yeah. And also the middle click speeds you up, which you will also never learn and will probably need to never use because it is completely useless. So, yeah. I really don't understand why this game exists. I don't understand why it exists on Steam of all places. Oh, and you see the beautiful explosions and debris, and this is just. I do want to point out that in the first cutscene that I completely skipped over, the boat looks like it's floating because they haven't done any sort of reflections or anything with the water. It all just looks the same. It all just looks very transparent. Like you can see clear as day through it. It's just a slight blue tint. And here we're loading up the next level, Troubles in Paradise. And we're coming up to the end of the video, I believe. So I have trouble with this game. There's so many things, like, it could have been a good game. It could have been a good game. They could have you know, they could have upped the graphics, changed how the settings work, you know, add some graphics settings to it. They could have added control settings to it. I actually want to look this up now. This just occurred to me. I think this might be a mobile port. You can see the boats popping in there. I think this might be a mobile port, actually. I'll have to look it up. But it feels like it. It really feels like it's just a mobile port, which is disappointing, to say the least. I think that we should be doing the other way around. We should be porting desktop games to mobile devices instead of vice versa, because why, what? Yeah, I'm having to, like, stop myself before I start yelling or something. Why this game exists, don't know. Is it a game? No, this is not a game in the slightest. So anyways, that does it for me, guys. I have to get this video edited and whatnot. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below with a suggestion for a game that I should do next, preferably a really bad one, and preferably one that doesn't cost a whole lot of money. Be sure to share it with your friends because it helps out a lot. Join the guild. I think I already mentioned this by hitting the subscribe button down below. Check out the subreddit where you can submit fan art and whatnot that I will actually be doing something with. I have a plan, and it should be fine, or it should be fun. Not fine. Well, it will be fine too. Anyways, so yeah, that does it for me. Game Master signing out.